So again, Corey Day, Carson Macedo on row number 1, Ryan Timms, Buddy Kofoid, row number 2, Cannon McIntosh, Carter Sarf, row number 3, row 4, Logan CV, Jacob Denny, row 5, Jake Andriotti and Tanner Thorson, Mason Persley, Tyler Courtney, row number 6, row 7, Gavin Miller, Kyle Larson, row 8, Emerson Axelman, Zach Dom, row 9, Aiden Sorali and Zach Weigel, Justin Grant, Dane Culver, row number 10, Hayden Reinbold, Drake Edwards, row number 11, Cale Drake, and Rodney Gardner in row number 12. Don't forget, we have a whole nother program coming up here tonight. The sprint cars will end out the first program. We'll clear the stands. We'll clear the pits. We'll have about 30, 45 minutes, and we'll get going with the next program. Sprint cars, being told, should be the only class to qualify in the next program. The finish off of our feature event here for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. We'll see the heat races the same way we would do if we did qualify. So if you are the feature winner, that means you're also technically the quick qualifier going into the next round of heat races. So you will line up to the right of row number 3 in heat race number 1, second going to 6 in heat race number 2, and so on. After that, the normal USAC program takes over with 4 heat races. Top 5 going to move on out of each of those. Out of the transferring drivers, the first 3 heats reserved for the fastest qualifying drivers. So in this case, it would be the top 6 in your feature event would serve that purpose.
Oh, that one's Corey Day, and that FKK or whatever it is. Orange and black.
And they take you forever.
Getting them all lined up now.
Yeah.
So the field beginning to assemble behind your Toyota Racing Development pace truck.
One more lap.
One more, right?
Yeah.
Corey Day, a monumental season, 11 wins, 8 times a winner with the Kubota High Limit Series. He won Dirt Cup. He got a World of Outlaws win up in Knoxville on June 15th. And, of course, a preliminary night win at the Chili Bowl Nationals. We'll lead him down to the drop of the green flag, but before we get to that, we're going to break rate, and we're going to send him 4 wide. Ladies and gentlemen, our drivers salute and thank you for coming out to enjoy today's racing action.
Like
Ladies and gentlemen, light up them cell phones. It's time to rise to your feet.
Cool.
It's time to make some noise for the cars and driving stars of the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship.
That's cool. I can't wait for the next dirt race in Texas.
Not me.
When's that gonna be?
April. Since I had their feet.
One more?
Yeah, now they'll do one more.
Corey Day.
Corey Day's good. They're going to be racing for Hendrick next year.
Really?
He's going to race six.
Field back up in side-by-side formation. The Toyota Racing Development pace truck going to make its way down to the infield. Race fans, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 30 trips around Merced, because race fans, this is what you saved your lunch money for. To the green on round 1 of a Sunday showdown. You're going to dash off into turns 1 and 2. They'll break to the back straightaway. Carson Macedo trying to stay perfect here. Got the win. It's going to come
get
around.
It rolling.
Number 1, Day trying to hold on to second. He's got a pair of KKM Kermack and Janian drivers coming after him. Buddy Kofoid down the inside of the FK number 4 as they bolt to the back straightaway. Advantage will be to the mobile one, number 71 for the time being. Day going to try to turn it down the racetrack. Can't get there. Ryan Timms has the line as they make their way around to the front straightaway. Corey Day has third at the line. Ryan Timms right there to his inside. Advantage will be to Corey Day for the time being. Ryan Timms going to run in for it. Cannon McIntosh running in 5th right now. A little bit of a hop and a skip going on behind him as Larson trying to pick his way forward. He will set sights on the 25 of Jacob Denny. Larson right now right your top 10. You've got Thorson directly in front of them. Logan Seavey running in 7. Sarf running in 6.
Dang, it's hard to keep up. I couldn't see
As
Larson.
they'll start to get some breathing
Yeah,
from
because
Carson
the
Macedo.
cameras aren't, they don't have as many
The
camera views and
99
angles.
AU.
They can't switch up so much.
Brings him around to click off lap number 5. Challenge for second. Kofoid. Day battling it out. Day trying to get back to the second spot. Kofoid trying to hold on to it. The Mobile 1, number 71. Works her high up at turn number 4. Day around the bottom. He's going to retake it. Corey Day back up into the runner-up spot. Buddy Kofoid not done yet, though. Takes it away out of the back straightaway. Boy, Corey Day, he flew the front end by. He's going to hook the bumper on the 71 in front of him. Set it back down just in time. He holds on to that third spot. Ryan Timms, in the meantime, has got Cannon McIntosh and Carter Sark breathing down his neck now. Sark able to work by to get race number 71 as they worked on turn number 2. Takes the Dave.com number 31 right through the middle groove of turns 3 and 4. Holds on to that 5th spot. Ryan Timms running in 4th. Corey Day running in 3rd. Kofoid, in the meantime, is taking a little bit of advantage away from Carson Macedo. Macedo working top shelf over in turns 3 and 4 as he comes up on slower traffic. Garner, the first driver to go a lap down to your leader as we have 10 in and 20 to go. A little shy of 7/10 of a second, separating your top 2 drivers now as they will tiptoe the high side through turns 3 and 4. It continues to be Macedo. Go for it. Day, your top 3 in a breakaway for the rest of the running order. Ryan Timms right now all by his own in that 4th spot. Carter Sark trying to hold on to 5th. Cannon McIntosh trying to take it. You got Kyle Larson in the mix as well.
He's starting to make some ground.
Larson a couple laps ago riding just at the end of the top 10 now. Trying to pick his way forward and see if he can get him in the top 5 here. Problems for Ronnie Garner, the 68. Done early down into the infield. He will clear the track and we stay green. Back up on the back bumper of slower traffic now. Macedo having to switch his line. He dives it low at the exit. Turn number 2 going to run the inside through turns 3 and 4. More in the middle actually. As he will clear the Curb Records number 67K around the front straightway. Advantage 0.940 seconds. As we're about to come up on the halfway point. In fact, this time by, the cross flag is going to be shown. 15 in, 15 to go for Carson Macedo. It is Macedo then Kofoid. Day still right there, working on his back bumper, trying to make a move in traffic. Was able to get there quick enough now. Kofoid down on the bottom of 3, brings it wide at the exit. Turn number 4, Day to the bottom, trying to skip a little bit lower. Caution, blocking the charge zone. Kofoid still holds a position. They going to run to the 3rd spot. Ryan Timms, he was all loaded for it. Now he's got all kinds of unwon company. As Carter Sark, Kyle Larson, Logan Seaton, they have all reeled him in. On the outside goes the 57. He will streak by the number 71K. Kyle Larson
there we go.
In front of them going by. Oh, we got one hard to the wall at the top 7, turn number 4. Caution light's going to come on. Driver sliding quickly off the top of the racetrack.
Where he went.
Somewhere.
He's somewhere down there. Other car popped him. Sent him to the...
Getting word that is Dane Culver that went off the top of the speedway over turn number 4. Looks like he has already crawled out of his race car.
He's done.
And is okay.
That's enough for him.
Yeah.
I think he's hurt a little bit. Them things will hurt you. That'll take them about 10 minutes to clean up, probably.
Yeah. I guess.
Well, at least Larson gets to start up towards the front, or more towards the front at least. See where he's at.
So we'll see if Drake can get up and maybe get a word with the driver, find out what's going on. I believe we'll have a replay coming up here on Flow Racing, and there it is. And Macedo trying to work to the inside. Ooh, contact. Rights to lefts, and unfortunately that sends Culver off the top of the racetrack. Incidentally, not the first time those two drivers have come together here in California so far this week. As Macedo, his car actually lost power at Tulare. Culver, with nowhere to go, came in, slammed the back of him, and got him refired. And in this case, looks like Macedo, a little bit of a jump on a rut there on the inside line, sent him up the racetrack. And unfortunately, Culver was there, so they made contact, and the 50 hard hit against that wall.
Come here. 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 I can't be stand up. You don't want? Okay.
It's your nation.
Bab,
Yeah.
you want some Pringles?
Pringles.
Yeah.
No. Never liked Pringles.
Never like Pringles.
And Drake York down the infield was able to go up and get a look. We'll see if we can get an update.
Yeah, Brian, a pretty scary scene over there for Dane Culver. And of course, that car launching off the edge of turn number 4. Good news is Dane was up and out of the race car and talking to safety personnel. He just headed back to parity. The car is still, of course, up in turn number 4. And really scary scene there. It looks like the whole rear end is shifted and the right rear has actually come partially through the fence. But good news is the fence obviously doing what it's here to do and keep the race cars inside the racetrack. But the rear end, I can't quite tell if it's bent or snapped, but either way, the rear tires of that race car pointed in entirely different directions, and hopefully not too much damage on the frame of that number 50, so Dane can continue here later tonight. But nonetheless, a really big hit to that small team's night and week out here on the Western Swing with the USAC National Midgets.
Indeed, thank you very much. Car freed from its chain link prison. And you can see there, we'll see if we can get one of the top cameras to look down on it a little bit here. The back of that car just absolutely twisted.
That's all.
So track clear, lineup set to go. Carson Macedo.
Getting them ready.
Leader since the word go. Kofoid running in second.
Larson
Dane running in
at?
third. Tim's running in fourth. Sarf in fifth. Larson in sixth.
Larson
six.
sixth. Oh, that's
McIntosh in
good.
eighth. Denny in ninth. Thorson in 10th.
He got a shot.
Tom Miller,
Maybe.
Persley, Grant, and Drake, your top 15 as we get back after it.
Got a shot. Got a shot to get up near there anyway.
13
Maybe.
laps remain. Buddy Kofoid on the attack of the restart. Not able to get by quick enough.
Maybe
Carson
a top
Macedo
three,
gets
I don't
to the back
know.
straightaway. Both drivers sneak up to the high side of the speedway. First driver to break and go
There
to the
he
bottom.
goes.
Ryan Sims. It's not going to pay off though. Kyle Larson going to go to the outside.
Third.
Full race number 1. He's going to wheel stand down
Third.
the back
Fourth.
stretch. He's going to move up into the 4th position.
Oh, yeah, he's rolling.
Ryan Sims back to 5th.
Making
Now
good
going to try to
ground
hold
up
on
top.
Carter Sarf. Sarf looking to his inside.
Had to
Able to
really
beat Sims
go,
holding
though.
out for the time being. Goes to the bottom trying to block the charge. Sarf is there, able to make his way by, as does Seavey in 57.
Need one
Ryan
more
Sims losing a
caution.
few spots here on the restart. Seavey making his way by. Tim's going to try to retake that spot as they also have the 25 of Jacob Denny in that mix as well. Anna McIntosh, Tanner Thorson, all right there chasing onto the back straightaway.
Caution.
Leader, meanwhile, opening things back up. 1.062. Last time by, going to lose a little bit, though. It's going to be down to 9/10 of a second. Kofoid with Corey Day once again breathing down his neck.
Caution.
Kofoid able to get a little bit of breathing room now. Day going to fall back a little bit. Then Kyle Larson running it forward. Carter Sark rounding out your top 5. Down into the closing laps. It'll be 7 to go.
Dang it. Not enough time.
Leader back in traffic.
These races aren't long enough.
To his inside. To his outside now. The inside going to open up for him. Hopping his way up the racetrack here. That's going to allow Kofoid to really close in as they work into turns 1 and 2. Question is, if he gets there, can he find a path to make his way by? Held up by the slower machine for the time being. Going to have to switch lanes, go back to the outside. Macedo clears the slower car. Kofoid still there within striking distance, but now here comes Kyle Larson. Challenge for second. Corey Day with a slick move to the inside. Throws the slide. He's got it. Takes it away from Kofoid. Now going to set his sights on Carson Macedo. It's a dash to the finish with 4 to go. Macedo to the outside. Corey Day to the inside. Up next to your leader, but couldn't quite get there.
That's the problem.
Back to the inside. It turns 3 and 4. Challenge for the lead. You're going to have a new one. Corey Day takes it away with 3 to go. Corey Day back into the race lead. Carson Macedo trying to reclaim it. That's Larry. In the last 5 laps, the lead was up in the air. Macedo came back to get it. We got 2 to go. Corey Day now solidifying his lead onto the back straightaway. Challenge for second on back. Macedo to the outside. Kofoid to the inside. Larson chasing with the white flag waving. While that's going on, your leader going to make his way into turns 3 and 4. One final time.
Corey Day.
Checker flag going to drop in this one. And Corey Day is going to victory lane here at Merced. Carson Macedo holds on for second. Buddy Kofoid crossing a third. Kyle Larson in fourth. And Carter Sarf unofficially your top 5. Logan Seavey, Jacob Denny, Cannon McIntosh, Tanner Thorson, and Ryan Timms your top 10.
Dang, wish there was more
The
laps.
last time Corey Day was in USAC National Midget Victory Lane was Circle City Raceway in
They'll be racing again later
2021.
tonight.
What time?
He will
Like I
have
said, they
win
rained
number
out
2
yesterday,
here
so
tonight.
they're having both events today. 2
He's
separate
out of
events
Clovis,
today.
California. Driving the dirt,
Slack is
Sander
gonna be
Engineering,
there
Four
too?
Seas
Oh, yeah,
Construction,
heavy racing
Boulevard
again
Spine,
in this.
Potworth, Mopar Powered, Willie Kane, all number 4 race fans. Give him a hand. Corey Day,
They're not
your
going to
winner.
go through the whole qualifying thing, though.
Corey Day.
The way they finish here is how they start the
1 year ago in
semifinals, I
prelim
think.
competition, he crossed 13th tonight. It is victories. He will crawl up top. Race fans, let him hear it.
Whoa.
He's kind of a tall, skinny kid.
How old is he?
Maybe 19, 20, most. 19.
Win number 12 on the season. His first in USAC competition this year. His second behind the wheel of a midget. Goes along with his Chili Bowl prelim night victory.
He's pretty good. Seemed like
And what a race.
Heard
For
about
the
him.
lead in
Interviews,
traffic in the
I've seen.
closing laps. Corey Day finding that slick inside line through turns 1 and 2. And it jettisons him to the top of the podium here tonight. He will get the hardware. And with that, we're going to go down trackside to Drake York.
Said just a moment ago, Brian, that it has been a long time since Corey Day's been in Austin to drink USAC National Midget Victory Lane, and he's accomplished so much in between. But, Corey, let's start with the beginning of that race. It just seemed like the Ford couldn't get away on the initial start of that race. What kind of hindered you there on the start?
Yeah, I just kind of stumbled off the original start, and man, it's really dark out here with how wet the dirt is. Nothing, reflects off the slick, so it's hard to see. And I wasn't gonna be the guy to blow it into turn 1 first lap and flip over leading. So I just felt it out there for a while. Felt where we were good and where I wasn't, and luckily, we got to traffic and it played out.
You came to life there in the middle to end of that race, and there was no doubt about it. You were going to be a podium car, but that Ford just came to life out of nowhere. Take me behind the wheel of the Ford. What made it so good there in the closing stanza of that race?
Yeah, so I knew that in clean air, the dyno line in 1 and 2 is really, really good. You can make a lot of speed, off 2 and down the back straightaway, but I also knew there was a thin groove you had to get down to off 2, or else you hit the rough stuff and got all messed up. So I knew if I could beat those guys to the exit of 2, that they, have no run after I cut them off. So luckily, I got Buddy there before we got to traffic, and then we got to traffic and Carson messed up sliding the car in 3 and 4, and I was just able to get to him.
Up for the rest of this Western swing with the Not Stranger Drink USAC National Midgets. How important is this first race just to kind of get back in the swing of things for you behind the wheel of the Midget?
Yeah, it's always takes a little bit to knock the rust completely off, and I think you could see that early night. I just didn't run on the right part of the track much, but yeah, that was a lot of fun in the feature. I enjoy a track like that every now and then. It was very elbows up, and no surprise that there's 4 wing sprint car guys up here. So just a lot of experience up here on the front stretch, and glad to be a part of it. And none of us race midgets really ever anymore. So congrats to Corey and Willie. Really cool to see them run up front, always with doing it different than everybody else, different engine and all that. So that was exciting in traffic. Thought any of us could have had a chance to win there. Just didn't get through the holes quite like I needed to a couple of times, and lost some ground, and you rip and tear off twice in straightaway, so it's just very difficult, but a lot of fun. And thanks to Doug Lockwood and everybody here. They put in so much time and effort. I don't know if they've slept yet, so I appreciate it. I hope everybody in the stands appreciates it, and everybody at home watching on Flow also. So got another half of the night left, and hopefully we can be a few spots better.
Kyle Larson, your hard charger, in the first feature of Merced Midget Madness. Once again, plus 10, 14th to 4th.
He
Buddy
wins the hard charger
was third.
award.
Second was Carson Macedo.
Which
and
means
your
that's
winner
the one
of the
who's
first feature event
moved
here
up the
at
most
Merced,
spots from where
Corey
they
Day.
started. He went from 14th to 4th, so he
Yeah.
gained 10 spots. So
Thank you very much.
he
Quick
wins the
rundown
hard
of your
charger
feature finish.
award.
Corey Day again picking up the win. Carson Macedo in second, Buddy Kofoid in third.
I'm hoping
Kyle
he gets to
Larson in
race the
fourth,
sprint
Carter
car
Sark in
later
fifth. He was
tonight.
tonight's Inferno Armor Fire Move of the night recipient.
I'm trying to find out.
Logan
I can't
Seeley
find
finishing
nobody
in sixth.
post
Jacob
that.
Denny in seventh.